to our channel, Exploring It All. I'm Miraculous Girl. Join me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. So today I have Medic Box. This is box number 3 for August of 2024. I just did the unboxing for the July box. We were gone for most of July, and I'm throw some sort of vacation footage at the end. I've been doing that on the last few unboxings. Anyhow, this is number 3 and the final edition for the first phase of Medic Box. For those of you that don't know how Medic Box works, it's a monthly subscription box. There are 2 levels. There's the main basic box. I believe it runs $50 a month, and I apologize again if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it's $50. And then the Pro box, which runs $100. Now, the Pro item isn't necessary for you to get and do the mission part of it. The Pro items tend to be a more specialty item that aren't necessarily directly related to the theme of the phases so far. At least that's kind of the way it's been, in my opinion. So, the way this works is, let me go into that a little bit. The way this works is they're going to have 4 phases here for the first year. After that, I don't know what they're going to do, but the first phase was a Duty IFAK for primarily geared toward your first responder type individuals, somebody who's on duty, and an IFAK that they could carry while they're on duty. The second, and you're going to get box 1, 2, and 3. This is box 1 and box 2. This will be box 3. Then phase 2 is going to be vehicle, phase 3 is going to be EDC, and phase 4 is going to be home. So it's going to be real interesting to see how this goes. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to pack these items, because in each one of the previous description cards, they've showed you where in the IFAK kit to put your items at. And so we're going to do that together at the end of the video once we do this unboxing. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to use my Battle Box knife. This is the Savannah. This was in the most recent mission of Battle Box. And I am going to use that. And I think I got it all. And this box came in a lot better condition. Okay, so a little different. We don't have all the red stuff, the red packing stuff. So here's our card. Here's our items. Interesting. All right, so let's see here. Okay, I recognize that brand. All right. So here's our little card, and we got the Pro box. And yes, it does kind of show us the final items, where to place them at and stuff like that. So that's cool. All right, the first item is a T3 Rescue Auto Rescue Tool designed by a New York City paramedic. Okay, wasn't expecting this. All right, this is an item. Now, this item doesn't have a location on the pouch here. Don't need that. Is this? Oh wow, this is kind of big. It's got a no eat 'em stuff here. Interesting. Okay, so it's got a pocket clip, but it comes in a pouch. And it is a thumb stud knife. It's really bulky, so it's not really designed, you know, for quick flip opening. It's got those rubbery, grippy handle kind of things on here. There's some jimping on the back. I'm not sure why. Looks like there's another blade in here. This is a liner lock style. Looks like there's another tool in here. Maybe, oh, we got a line cutter. Hey, we got some paracord. Might as well try out the line cutter, right? Not too bad. I need to get some ratchet strap. Chris from the channel To Be Named Later used to do ratchet strap testing. There we go. I need to get some ratchet strap. I might have to do that. All right, so there's that. This is also liner lock style. So it does lock into place. I wouldn't have been able to carry this at work. You have a serrated blade. Serrated is meant for rope and such. So there's that. Oh, there's a light. So you got a little light there. I mean, it's okay. I don't, there's no value. Now, how does this thing work? This is a window breaker. Oh, and there's a lanyard hole. It doesn't come with lanyard, but there's a lanyard hole too. There's the flashlight. How does this window breaker work? I don't have any glass to break. Ooh. Okay, that'll work. You just press in and it's spring loaded and it looks like it reloads. All right, so that's interesting. Now this is gonna be like the belt pouch in box number 2. This item, let's leave it out, is going, you could throw it on your belt. If you're on the streets, this is something you could carry, a knife you could carry if you need to rescue somebody. You know, fire departments, they have such other big window breaky things, but you can always use a blade. This part's this is rubberized, but I don't know if that's plastic. It might be plastic. It says stat gear. I don't know. It's interesting. You know, very bulky. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. A quick litter light. Again, this is going to be, I'm kind of surprised that is in this box. Quick litter light. Is that? Here it is. All right, so this is vacuum packed. You know, I had something that was much bigger than this. So this is designed to move somebody out in some sort of fast event. This is a good item to keep in your car, to be perfectly honest with you. This is by the company Rescue Essentials. Oh, where did I see this brand? I think our Winco used to carry stuff from Rescue Essentials. Based off the design of this, and I don't know if you guys can see this, I wouldn't be able to show it in this video. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 handles on the sides and 1 on each end. This makes me think of the mass casualty shooting event in Las Vegas. And I went to a 4 to 5 hour briefing. I'm not going to get into all the conspiracy theories about all that stuff, but I went to a 4 to 5 hour briefing, law enforcement briefing about that incident. And one of the things, there's a lot of takeaways from that briefing. But one of the big takeaways on that incident is all of the medical facilities, and I don't even know how many people were wounded. I did at one time, but I don't remember now how many people were wounded and how many died. But they said that all these people that were arriving at the hospitals had all been treated with some form of first aid. When they were trying to get these people out of there, I mean, people, they weren't waiting for ambulances. People, and I mean, everyday people were loading people up in the back of pickup trucks. They were using tables, folding tables to carry people. They were using whatever they could find to get people. People were taking off their shirts and using them as bandages to put pressure on people's wounds. And it was an amazing tribute to the will of people. But this type of thing, if you were near an incident like that, an item like this could come in so handy if it was in your vehicle. And it's not going to take up a lot of space. You can throw it under the seat. Just don't forget you have it. I had another one that I used to keep where my spare tire was in my trunk that was a little bit bigger, but there was enough space in there. I kept an extra tarp and all kinds of stuff. If you ever had to lay on the ground and change a tire, it's usually not under the best circumstances, and ground's wet and dirty, and who knows. I've changed tires before on my way to work, so I think this is a good item. Sorry, I didn't mean to go into all the drama and stuff. As I sit here and I don't know, I'm wearing my Till Valhalla shirt that says live a life worth their sacrifice. So, tells you where I'm at. Anyway, so number 3, item number 3. I'm sorry I went on and on that. Wound Prep Pack. That is also from the Rescues Essentials brand. Okay, this, and I'm going to say, and I got a first aid kit in my lives. You'll see it. It's behind me on the wall, and it has a lot of these kind of things in here. We'll take these out. So you got some, it says web call. I'm assuming this is some sort of alcohol wipe. 2-ply medium, 70% isopropyl alcohol. So you have those. You have the BZKT antiseptic wipes. You have hand sanitation wipes, and you have antiseptic towelettes. I won't do it right now, but I'm going to fit all these back in this bag, and we'll put them in the kit as needed, because it'll be easier to keep them all together in there. All right, so next up we have 2 pair for nitrate gloves, Rescue nitrate gloves. You know, you always have some sort of personal protective PPE, personal protective equipment. And these are size large. I think large will fit, although I usually went with extra large when I was at work, and I do have a ton of these things. But, you know, you want to, your hands aren't usually sanitary, and you want to keep from getting your germs in their wound. And sometimes you might want to keep from getting their blood and stuff like that, bloodborne pathogens, inside your wound. So it's always a good idea to put not. I worked with a guy that used to get blood all over him all the time, and he just never put on gloves or anything. And item number 5 is a CPR face shield. This looks like it is a very basic first aid shield. This is probably just one of those one-way things. It doesn't even feel like it has a valve in there. You lay it over it, and there's probably a thing on it that will say this side up, and you will do CPR. I've done CPR one time in my life. I maybe have mentioned it in a previous video. I don't know if I told the story in the medic video. I got a medal. I got a bronze star. I did CPR on a 1-year-old child that had drowned in a pool, and I did it successfully, and I saved her life. It's something that will stick with me forever. I retold that story to Brandon Curran in one of his live feeds, and he sent me a shovel because he wanted to know the scariest thing that ever happened to you. And for me, doing first aid on that little baby was the scariest thing I'd ever done, because I thought that baby was going to die and it was going to be my fault. So I have another video. I'll link it at the end of the video where I tell that full story, and you guys can watch that. It's an older video, but I'll link it at the end. I'll look for it. So the CPR face shield. Is that it? Yeah, okay, so that's the Pro Box. It's $50. I don't know. These 2 items pretty much cover it. This stuff is, I mean, sometimes Red Cross will give you this stuff for free, but the rest of this maybe $5 or so. So I don't know, maybe $25, $30 for this, maybe $20 for that. I'm not sure. Not really trying to price this stuff out in this box. So we have 2 items in our Pro Box. The Pro Boxes aren't necessarily meant for the IFAK kit, and actually I think only these items right here, these 2 items aren't going in it, so only these items right here, these 3 items are going to go in the kit. Anyway, so our Pro items are a Phoenix pin light. Oh, I guess I could put this in there. This is the Phoenix pin light. Takes 1 AAA battery, stainless steel switch head, compact and convenient, warm white light, ultraviolet light. Ooh, ultraviolet light. Ooh, we may have to explore that a little bit. Ah, it looks like it comes with another O-ring. This way, maybe? I'm gonna have to show you guys something. You guys are gonna like this. All right, so there's the light. How do I turn on the UV light? 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 different modes: bright, medium, and UV. All right, stand by. Okay, I'm back. I had to go to the Bank of Miraculous Girl. Let's see if this works. So we got UV. Ah, it does. So I don't know. I hope you guys can see this. UV lights will show the strip on money. And on $100, every bill is different. But on $100 bills, it is orange. And I don't know if you guys can see it. I can. But I don't know if it's going to show on camera. But a $100 bill will glow orange in under a UV light. And that is glowing orange right there. The fiber strip. Now, every denomination glows a different color. This is a really light UV light. And I'm sure they want it for showing blood and stuff. But, so that's pretty cool. I only have one other flashlight that has a UV light, and it's one of my O-lights, the arc light, O-light arc light. So there's that. It's cool. It came with the little O-ring, and that would fit in that pouch, even though it doesn't call for that. So there's that. And then the other item, there's 2 items this month in the Pro Box. And the other item is Texas Tactical Designs. And it comes in a little pouch. Almost kind of goes with this in a way to me. It is a drag strap. Ooh, and mine's Coyote Brown. And this is designed to wrap around a person and drag them out of harm's way if you have to. And it's a heavy-duty tactical drag strap. Holds up to 1,500 pounds with MOLLE pouch. First aid casualty evacuation. Has a center D-ring and a Velcro to show the midpoint of the strap. Makes it easier in placing over a patient. Durable, waterproof, compact. So there's, oh, this is the midpoint Velcro right there. Right here on this end. And so, I don't know, that's pretty cool. And you may not have to use it to drag a person out of the situation. You may be dragging something else, who knows. But I don't have anything like this. I mean, you could use paracord, I guess. It won't have the 1,500 pound rating unless you got some really heavy duty paracord. So I've never seen anything like this in a box before. I think that's a pretty cool item. I think it in a way, to me, it goes with the litter. So I think that's cool. All right, so that's a look at what came in the Pro Box this month. Medic Box, box number 3 for August of 2024. Now we're going to do part 2. We're going to put all this in the box. So stand by. Okay, so here we are. We have our kit. And the first item going in here, according to the instruction, is going to be item number 3, which is our Rescue Essential Towelettes. And it has those going, I'm going to take this out. It has those going in right here. Actually, it has them going over the top of the trauma shears. So we'll put those back in like that. They might even be under there. I don't think it matters that much, but put those in there like that. And then we have the CPR face shield going right here. Oh, and by the way, on that med pack thing there was also a couple of Sting wipes in there. And I guess that's the only items that are really ouchy boo-boo in this. Otherwise, this little IFAK here is more set up for trauma, more severe trauma. And then number 4, right here, for our gloves, goes right up here in this. And these are Rescue Essentials brand as well. I just think that's a kind of basic medical supplies. And that's everything. You could throw this other pin light in here as well. This UV light, I think it will fit in there just fine. Maybe I'll put that over to the side a little bit. And you have your medic box, Duty IFAK, from boxes 1, 2, and 3. Everything is in there that is supposed to be in there, and you have a few belt items, your SOG tool, your glove pouch. You also have the Starsky and Hutch light, I'm going to call it, because it's magnetic and you can stick it on there and it has a different bunch of flash modes. Anyway, guys, so that's a look at Medic Box for August of 2024. I look forward to seeing the first box, the first box for September, which will be the phase 2 of the vehicle kits. Sorry, had to spit it out there. Phase 2 of the vehicle kits. I'm really looking forward to that. All right, guys, join our Facebook group, BattleBox Spoiler Page, and more. We talk about other boxes like Medic Box. We talk about Battle Box, Apocalypse Box, all the other subscriptions out there. Anything that anyone wants to do with the outdoors. A lot of people trade gear. So there's a link below in the comments on this to join that group, that Facebook group. You don't have to be a subscriber to any of these things. You can trade for stuff, whatever. All right, guys, remember, hit like, subscribe, and be nice to each other.